Yeah, man. Therapy Army, let's be having you. Yes, people. Big up my brother. The mango cheesecake, man. Yeah, man. Big up. Big up Therapy Army. You see what I go on in. See what go on in. Big up to you all. Love a like. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Big up. Circus FC. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, people? Please give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. If you can hear me, people, give me the thumbs up. Thumbs up, please, evening all. If you can hear me, give me the thumbs up. Get the thumbs up, people. Can you hear me? Hey, big up to everybody. How are we doing? Love and light to you all. Circus FC. Circus FC. We've got a lot to get into. We've got a preview tonight for you guys, but also to discuss the wider points and the circus that is Manchester United. Not the wider points, but the bigger picture of what's going on with Manchester United. It's not been good for my health, people. I'm not going to lie to you. I've not done a show since, I don't know, for 5-6 days. I needed a break from Manchester United. I'm not going to lie to you. I've needed a break from Manchester United. I have needed a break from Manchester United, people. You can see my world. I've needed a break because I stopped finding it funny. It became a bit of a tragic story, people. Tragic FC. Here we go. Here we go. That's the reason why I have stepped away. Big up Alien Tenno. Man like Alien Tenno saying, we are a effing mess. Well, we are a mess. We are a mess, people. And it's very difficult to get out of this mess as well. With this ownership, with the football structure that we do have. So, yeah, I want to know how you're feeling. We're going to have a very interesting and interactive show tonight because I genuinely want to get your insight into how you've been feeling, people, because we're in a very abusive relationship with Manchester United. And because it is an abusive relationship, it's very difficult to try to de-engage and to try to be like in your own real life or real world, where that can sometimes as a human being can get too much. Life is hard as it is. You know, you go to your football club as a bit of a release, something that you're interested in. Now, I don't mean that we don't mind losing games, because that's an aspect of it. I'm being locked out of my own gaff. Being locked out of my own gaff, people. But it is what it is. So I go back to the point. Life is stressful. One of my favorite rappers said, life's the beautiful struggle. And you know what? Sometimes life is beautiful and sometimes it's a struggle. And sometimes it's both. You know what I mean? You're dancing between the beauty and the struggle. But we don't mind losing games, Manchester United losing games. We don't mind it. That's part of sport. That's part of sport, the idea of jeopardy or the idea of disappointment. But when your club is absolutely, you can't even call it banter or comedy club anymore. It's very difficult to call it banter or comedy club because there's no comedy. I'm not laughing anymore. I'm not laughing anymore. Genuinely, I'm not laughing anymore. Yeah, it's fascinating. Google says everybody that's reporting that Sancho's inconsistent does not report the time training in our club's payroll. Everyone knows these IDKs. Listen, it's fascinating. It's very, very interesting and fascinating what this, where this Sancho debate has come from and where it's going. Yeah, Manu. Manu knows that a lot of Williams are wavy ballers from the youth now training with the first team. Yeah, yeah, but look, our football club is definitely now relying on the idea of like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds be able to save our season. He streams where he wants, where he wants. There's a structure, streams where he wants. No, because you know what? I wanted to go live. I genuinely wanted to go live, people. So it is what it is. Um, and I wanted to let you all know because I know that you're waiting. I don't want to be one of those muppets. I might as well take a seat, people. I might as well take a seat. I might as well take a seat here. Can you hear me and can you see me clearly? Um, we've got an update. We've got a preview to do. But first of all, how the question is, it's one question and one question only. How are we feeling and how have you been mentally? Because Manchester United have been a bit too much. Hence why I didn't do any shows. I stepped away from it just for my own sanity. It became an absolute joke. Like we are officially Statement FC. We are Statement FC. Statement. That's what we do. We make statements. That's what Manchester United become expert in. PR control. Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, don't you tell me. Um, that's why I'm finding it very interesting because the media reported last year that. By the way, I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I'm not supporting what Jadon Sancho did in terms of like replying to the manager and basically calling Ten Hag a liar. I'm not supporting that. But what I'm looking at is Manchester United as a football club and the media as a whole. After the Deli Ali and all of that kind of stuff, they were like, "Oh, everybody's got to do their bit." And then where media have reported and Manchester United let it be known that Jadon Sancho last season went away because of mental health and obviously other reason, but mental health was one of the biggest things of it. Then to throw him under the bus in the way that they've done, where there's a character assassination, where they're talking about how he is as a human being when he's like jolly or extroverted or introverted or being quiet, like childish and whatever. Yo, he's 23 years old. If he acts childish, people act childish. Actually, there's an actual aspect to it that your frontal lobe or part of your brain's not developed till maybe till you get into your mid 20s. But anyway, that's here or there. But the media are vultures. Listen, media are like vultures. They vulture on anything that they can make sensational aspects of it. There's a you could call this conspiratorial. You could call this like deep cynicism. But I think there's an aspect of Manchester United getting off on the fact that Manchester United have dominated the headlines during international break. There's an aspect of this football club, or there's an aspect of modern PR that literally says there's no such a thing as bad PR. Big up Susan, 82, Love and Light. Big up Alien Tenno. Big up Craig. Looking well, Nuruddin, are you out raving tonight? No, not raving tonight. Big man. Big up Great Willoughby. Not raving tonight, actually. No. Big up Structure. This club drives us all insane, man. Yeah, 100%. Big up to every one of you. Mentality and bulletproof. I will see the bastard cases. Big up Alien Tenno. Um, more suspended right wingers than away wins this year. Big up to George. That's true. That's true. Big up Maria. I'm feeling very, very real red raw. Had enough of all Glazers. Please go. Yeah, we would love to see them go, wouldn't we? That'd be amazing. I think that would be such a relief to a lot of people because I think obviously you do not, no football club can ever control the inner relationships or the inner workings of players or staff or employee, you know, people who are employed in certain organization, what they do in their private life. But obviously, with that calls into question the responsibility and the wider kind of, you know, kind of like wider topic, well, wider issues when it comes to violence against women, then you have to do something 100%. Um, because we never want to normalize abuse and hold out anybody who's ever been a victim of abuse. Yeah, solidarity and love and light will always stand with victims of abuse. Yeah. Um, Big up Lila. Lila says, Nuruddin, this club from last year, I have problem with my heart. This club will one day. Oh no. Listen, you need to keep that heart going, Lila. Seriously. You need to look after the heart and don't let this club do it to you, man. Nuruddin's gonna Nuruddin. Everything I keep losing it. Take hands, flick ISP. He has better talent ID than Everton. I couldn't connect Champs League with his proper structure. Okay, big up Rainbow Flicks. Hold tight. So toxic the club right now, from the owners, players, issues, it's all of the very divisive. Yeah, big up to you, bro. It is certainly very divisive. Steve says Jadon Sancho is reportedly refusing to train at Manchester until Harry Maguire gets the hint it's time to leave. I like that. I like that, Steve H. I like that. Jadon's gonna strike till Harry goes. Yeah, hey, it is what it is. It's interesting how one they demonize him, the other they're saying, "Oh, we need to uplift him because fans are having banter with him." I'm sorry, but Arsenal fans clapping him on, Scottish fans clapping him on. That's not abuse. That's football banter. That is football banter. Now, nobody's condoning any abuse against anybody, but people being critiqued when you're a footballer, it goes with the territory. Your performance being critiqued is a legitimate thing. All sports, some people, fans of who love that sport, will always critique your sport. That is natural. That is natural. Now, abuse is another thing whatsoever. Abuse is another thing whatsoever. So those people who are abusing Maguire, please stop it. Stop doing it. Banter, yes. If we lose that, then might as well pack the game up. And I mean bantering teams clapping him up and singing his name. Opposition fans singing, "Oh, Harry Maguire," when he comes on and clapping him onto the pitch. That's just football banter, man. I'm sorry. That's what aspects of the funny game that makes things. And actually, you have to laugh at it. Big up James Maddison. He was getting it from Bournemouth fans. And honestly, he's laughing his head off because he knows it's not that deep, man. It's not that deep. Now, uh, abuse, that's deep because that can be personalized. Abuse is personalized, and that's something different. But football banter, nah. Clapping you on because they think you're crap, that's the aspect of football culture. That's what that is. But big up to every one of you. Love and light. And yeah, it is what it is. Nuruddin, Manchester United club gets their thrills of drama like they can. Listen, I'm telling you, Natalie, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm just telling you that basically Manchester United. I'm gonna have to go off camera yet for a minute so that I can set up the laptop and everything, the studio for a second. But basically, what's happening, guys, is that what's happening is that Manchester United literally are loving aspect of this drama because Manchester United have been during international break, nearly 2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks. Manchester United have been the number one topic in every radio, also global football media. Manchester United have been trending. Manchester United have been trending in global football media. So this is what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm telling you, in modern PR, they see it as what? They see it as a something that is something that is part of PR, but there's no such a thing as bad PR. And that's what they're on. There is no, in modern PR, there's no such a thing. So there'll be people understanding that everybody, every half an hour or 2 hours, have been looking at Manchester United website and seeing if there are any more statements, what the club is putting out. So that has been part of it. That has been part of it, people. But anyway, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel while I set up the studio. While we set up the studio, people, smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Therapy Army! Last be having you, Therapy Army. Last be having you. Let's go, people. Let's be having you all. Get this in here, setting up the studio. We're having a very interesting and interactive show tonight, people. I ain't gonna lie. We're going to do it. We're gonna have one of those shows tonight. We're gonna have just me and you. Just me and you, people. Me and you tonight. It's literally just me and you tonight, people. That is what it is. So hopefully I'll be back. I'll be on the stream very, very soon on the laptop, and you'll be able to see my ass. Not literally my ass, but you know, it's a figure of speech. You'll be able to see me. I know some of you guys got excited, innit? You got excited. You got a bit overexcited, haven't you? Eh? You got a bit overexcited, people. You got a bit overexcited, eh? You got a bit overexcited. But we're not getting that excited, people. Let me just close that down. And let's go here. Let's see if you can see me. Da-da-da-da-da. Hopefully you can. There you go, people. Hopefully you can see me now. Big up to you all. I'm going to just end this one. Can you hear me, people? Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Therapy Army? How are we doing, people? How are we doing? Can you hear me clearly? Big up to every one of you. Love and like I said, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Congratulations to the Therapy Army. There we go. We can hear each other, people. We can hear each other. That's all that matters. We can hear each other. So big up. But that's the question, people. Some people are like, yeah, you're a bit conspiratorial. You're a bit Mr. Structure, that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. But I'm telling you, there'll be certain people in that football club, one of them being our CEO, who absolutely loves any sort of interaction with our social media, So there's aspect of people there who will not be feeling like, because we love and care, they see this thing as a job. They don't care. They literally do not care. They're not fans of Manchester United. Anybody who's working at a football club, in terms of the people who have got the power, whether the owners or the bankers who are in charge, Murta, and they're not football fans. They're not fans of Manchester United. So for them, it's just like, So while we're all hurting because of what's going on with our football club, and we're all feeling it, and it's only so much you can laugh before the laughter turns into tears. For them, it's just like, it's a job, innit? You know, it's a job. It'll be all right. This is what we're going to have to do. But we've got to get into it, people. We're going to get into it. We're not going to absolutely we're not going to make sure that nobody's scared of it. None of us are scared to talk about the bigger issues. Well, there we go. So we got that. I think, there we go. 20 minutes ago, the news broke. 16 minutes ago. Actually, woohoo! A question was asked of Erik ten Hag, and apparently he's not sure if Sancho will play for Manchester United again. So yeah. I think his days are definitely numbered. I think Sancho, what the saddest thing about Sancho's situation is that Erik ten Hag did not want him. He made it clear to the club that him, Maguire, McFred, and Donny, and who else? They all needed to leave, and Scott McTominay. And the club did not, because a transfer window, people, it's not just about who you sign, it's about what you clear. And Manchester United have failed to get rid of the players that the manager, other than Fred, big up Fred, who actually has got a bit of integrity, for me personally, who thought, you know what, forget this. I'm not wanted here. I'm going to get off. I need to go and play football. So big up Fred, by the way. He scored a goal apparently on his debut. Or, yeah, maybe it might have been his debut, but he scored a goal. So Eric Ten Hag was asked a direct question. And so Eric Ten Hag says Friday that it's been more important than anyone. So he says, he stressed Friday that the team is more important than any one individual, adding that this is not about me to be strict. This is in favor of the team. I don't think about that. So when asked about Sancho's post media, he says, Ten Hag says, I don't think about that. I don't talk about that because I have to win a game. I have to win a game. It's all about that. The players who are there and available deserve me. I have to guide them. I have to prepare them. It's about that. And I will only focus on players who are available. Yeah, and that's true. That's true. As a manager, he's telling no lies right there. And when asked about Sancho, he's like, he's not available. So at this moment in time, it's not important because he can't contribute. No, 100%. He looked like he had his game face on today, Eric Ten Hag. So it is what it is, people. It is what it is. But please smash a like on the video, like I said. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And hit that notification button because it lets you know when we're next live. We are 21 minutes into the show. I hope you liked your little journey. That with the phone these days, you can go live at any place. I can just go live. That's good. And somebody said he streams when he wants. He streams when he wants. That Mr. Structure, he streams when he wants. And those of you who want to interact with us, that's there. The tape at the bottom. Make sure you interact with me and on Twitter. That's where I make a lot of my predictions, people. A lot of my predictions about certain things with this football club. And that's where I tell people, and that's where the toxic positive FC come for me, usually. But lately, toxic positivity FC, I've not heard them. Jassim will not get Tottenham if he does not get United. He will just not get the club. Okay. People saying about that, about Ten Hag tells Sancho he is unwanted, but if he works hard, he might get 15 minutes now in a game coming up for Anthony. And then he acts surprised when he fails to motivate Sancho. Well, that's a point of view, innit? 3, 4, 5 things can be true at the same time. Yeah, big up Fred. Fred was a pro for United. Yeah. Listen, that's why we respect people who are like, nah, I ain't begging here. I ain't staying on these wages. I'm gone. Onana, Aaron Bissaka, Lindor, Martinez, Delort, Casemiro, Ericsson, Bruno, Rashford, Palestri. How is this our team after spending the money we have? Onana, Amrabat, Bissaka, Lindelof, Martinez, Diego Delort, Casemiro, Ericsson, Bruno, Rashford, Højlund, Palestri. George, that's an interesting team, though. You spend a lot of money on those players, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. From the City days, I knew Sancho isn't a good player. He's only an Instagram YouTuber. That is unfair. What he did at Dortmund was incredible, and I give you that. He didn't do it at United, so you could say that, Lilas, that listen, you're not asked about Dortmund, but what he did at Dortmund was unbelievable, man. Literally unbelievable. For a couple of years at Dortmund, he was unplayable, man, in that league. Jadon Sancho was unplayable. And that's why I always say Manchester United, when we see players like that, that don't mean that they're going to come and perform at Manchester United. That doesn't mean that they're going to come and perform at Manchester United. No, it doesn't. It does not mean that. Bayern Munich, from what I have seen, still scares me because how bad United's run. Based on tonight, Bayern should scare Man UFC, but they do not. Right? Did they play tonight, by the way? Did Bayern play tonight? Before we get into this, Nuruddin, would you give Aaron Bissaka a new contract on it? No, I wouldn't, because I genuinely wouldn't, and I would sell one of them, and either Diego Dalot and buy a right back that can fit into how Eric Ten Hag wants to play. somebody who's better on the ball and can be better on the build-up. That's who I would get. But I don't want Dumfries. No fucking way. I do not, and I don't know nothing about the Bayer Leverkusen right back. I don't know enough about him to make a judgment. But I know that I do not want Dumfries. Yeah, exactly. I genuinely do think Jadon Sancho would suit someone like La Liga. I genuinely think that he would suit La Liga because there'll be more teams will hold possession more and be able to give him that ball back, especially the big teams dominating possession. He suited that, and the German league is also the most transitional game. But he played next to Hakimi, who was just devastating, and they had such an amazing understanding. So for me, it's about the system. But Manchester United, do we really have a system? Because I know that Ten Hag abandoned that system for results. So do we have system? The system is just to win games and to play with intensity, aggression, and physicality. That's the system that we have. All right, Bayer Leverkusen 2-2. Big up HA. Big up for that. Aaron, do you think the club tried to protect their assets by keeping Aaron Bozak Glazenomics? Yeah, 100%. 100%. What football does Ericsson not want to play? What is his long-term vision? This is the thing we're going to find out, isn't it? This season, we'll find out. I think he should have done the vision last season. I don't think any United fans would have jumped at him if he installed the system of play last season and forgot about trying to go for all these trophies. And then this season, where it'll be like, okay, you have to win something. I don't think any United fans would have been mad at him finishing 5th or 6th last season and not winning anything, but implemented a system where the majority players adapt to his system. I think, me personally, as soon as he couldn't get Timber, as soon as he couldn't get Frankie de Jong, he abandoned his way that he wanted to really play. I think he abandoned that. And I think that also the Premier League also shook him. I think he realized that the first 2 games of the Premier League was like, the players that I have cannot play the football that I want to play. Yeah, they need Paulinho 100%. We need Paulinho. What a player he is. What a player he is. But you know what? I can get through all your comments tonight. We can have that interactive chat. But the question genuinely asking to you all is that how are you feeling? How have you been feeling all week? Are you being more engaged with the club, or are you like me? Are any of you like me that you needed to take a step back from it? Have any of you wanted to take a step back from it? That's the question. That is the question. Yeah, well, I think that opportunity is lost. Mbetibe. Mbetibe. Sorry, I butchered your name. I'm dyslexic, bro. Mbetibe. Mbetibe. I hope I've got it right, but big up to you. Now, I understand that there was a vocal point. I understand that the point that you're making, Haaland was a vocal point. Maybe Haaland can become that. Maybe it's going to be very interesting. If I see tomorrow Bruno Fernandes on the right wing, I'm done out here, people. I'm absolutely done out here. Honestly, I'm not having it. I'm not going to the game tomorrow either. I've got a prior arrangement, so I'm not going to the game tomorrow. So I'll try to watch some of it, and hopefully we can do a match reaction here, win, lose or draw. Glaze that, bank us out. But let's get into it, people. Let's get into it. Get into it. Fixtures. Let's get into it tomorrow. Let's do a little preview, people. Let's do the preview. Right, Manchester United winger Anthony has taken leave of absence following assault allegations made against him. Jadon Sancho is training away from the squad due to internal disciplinary issue, while Mason Mount, Rafael Varane are both sidelined. Brighton are hopeful of the teenage striker Evans will recover in time from knee injury, following Danny Welbeck's likely return from minor muscle problem. Asu Fati and Carlos
Belba could make their debuts at Old Trafford. Wow. Woohoo! Damn. Ansu Fati, Carlos Baleba, woo, can make their debuts tomorrow. But anyway, let's get into the match facts, people. The match facts are Manchester United have lost their past 3 league games against Brighton, including last season's corresponding fixture, which was Eric Ten Hag's first game in charge. The victory over the Seagulls was their first. The victory for the Seagulls was their first at Old Trafford on their 14th visit. The Red Devils have scored just once in 4 previous clashes with Brighton in all competition. That was the only goal by Alexis McAllister in this fixture last year. The Red Devil have just scored once in their 4 previous clashes in all competition, and that was an own goal by Alexis McAllister in the fixture last year. Wow. Manchester United have gone 31 games spanning more than a year without a defeat at Old Trafford, winning 27, drawing 4 in all competitions. Their last home loss was by 1-0 against Real Sociedad in the Europa League on the 8th of September 2022. The Red Devils are seeking their 9th consecutive league win at Old Trafford, which could be the longest run since 12-match streak in 2012-13. Eric Ten Hag's side could concede multiple goals in 4 successive league fixtures for the first time since 1979. Bruno Fernandes has scored 4 and set up 2 in the past 8 goals scored by Manchester United against Brighton. Yeah, so hopefully Bruno will have a good game tomorrow. Brighton are seeking consecutive Premier League away wins for the first time since a run of 3 between November, January last season. The Seagulls could equal a club record scoring 16 consecutive away league matches, the first in League One between August 2009 and February 2010. In their previous outings, Evan Ferguson has become the 4th player to score Premier League hat-trick before his 19th birthday, emulating Chris Bart Williams, Robbie Fowler, and Michael Owen. Pascal Gross has scored 6 Premier League goals against Manchester United, including both in the 2-1 win Old Trafford last season. So we need to mark Pascal Gross, people. That's what we need to do. We need to make sure we do not give Pascal Gross any time on the ball for him to shoot. Wow, this is my brother. Salam, greetings, and the entire therapy army, Khalees, and everyone. The mixed Bagnai. Big up, brother. Love and light. I hope you're well. Eric Ten Hag and his coaches are swimming against the tide with arms tied. Eric Ten Hag tried to sort the club mentality out. Just needs the Glazers and the bankers to follow those weak bottle job divas out. Big up Barbero Helm. That's a point of view and a half. But let's get into this, people. I said yes, Alien Turner says, Alien, I know this mental coach, right? Big up Alien and the Lilas. He said, I said 4-1 yesterday, but now Amrabat is out. I ain't confident anymore. We're going to come to the Amrabat injury, people. We need to get details of the Amrabat injury, but it is what it is, people. When United fans follow the trawler, the Seagulls will crap on them. Alien Tenno, the master of the puns, mate. Big up Alien Tenno. How many of you get that? When the United fans follow the trawler, the Seagulls will crap on them. Big time. Big time, bro. I still believe Rashford on the wing generally ensures us a goal. Hopefully on the connection between Haaland and Rashi. Yeah, let's hope that Haaland connects with Bruno, Rashford, whoever's going to play on the right, with the other midfielders. He connects. I hope that him and Unana have an understanding on the shoulder of if Brighton push up and play a high line. I hope that works as a weapon. RJ says, don't feel like watching the game tomorrow. Listen, I've got no choice. I can't go to the game tomorrow. But it is what it is. Yeah, Chris Bart Williams, did he pass away? Craig Welby, Chris Part Williams. Chris. Did he pass away? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He passed away, didn't he? Yeah, he passed away. You're right. Yeah, he passed away in July. Yeah. Yeah, he passed away in July, didn't he? Yeah. Big up, man. Big up. Big up. Big up Craig Welby, man. Yeah. R.I.P. Chris Part Williams. Yeah. Nottingham Forest. That was his team. That's who he played for. Very good, technically good footballer. And I'm still behind Ten Hag, mate, no matter what, RJ. Yeah. No, definitely. Glazers ain't on the field with the tactics. Stop with the excuses. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Yeah, you could make that. But I believe a club where a manager is helped out. He didn't want 13 players, Manchester United. So Harrison Opera, 13 players. 10 plus 3, 13. Manchester United came out and briefed to the press at the end of last season. And they said Manchester United having a huge clear out. In that, there was Mac Fred, there was Donny van der Beek, Mac Fred, Maguire, Donny van der Beek, Jadon Sancho, Anthony Martial. Those were the six like players that he wanted to get rid of. Only Fred went. So please explain to me how Glazers ain't on the field with the tactics. How when he wanted 6 players out, and obviously he wanted them replaced, why we've only got 1 of them out? How do you think that? Can you not understand how that affects what's going on the football pitch? I'm just saying. I'm just making the connection. Yeah. This year, man, July, yeah, too young, yeah, 100% too young, man, too young, 100% too young, man, too young. He died at the age of 49. Yeah, he died at the age of 49, man. So sad. So sad. Age of 49. That's too young, man. This club under Glazers, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Big up. Life's cruel when you get old. You know there's not many days left. Most of your friends are dead. It's not for the faint-hearted. Big up Alien Tenno. Big up Alien Tenno. Life is also it can be beautiful as well, but death is part of life, isn't it? What lives dies. What lives dies. You know? So I think the idea of death, we look at death as something. I think we transcend in somewhere else. I don't think we die. I think the body dies, but the soul continues, man. And if you believe in Islam, heaven and hell awaits us all. If you believe different spirituality, there's no heaven and hell. But yeah, believe whatever you want, people. It's all personal. It's all personal. 2 things are guaranteed: death and Fergie time. Big up to you. I'll go up. Al Guapo, big up to you. We have such a brief time in the sun, brother. 100%. I believe that. I believe that life is short. Anything could happen. Bang. See you later. I do believe that. I'm just saying, every time we hit a bad spell, it's the Glazers' fault. It's just lazy. I know the Glazers are the number 1 problem at this football club. No, I understand that. 100% Harrison. I understand. I understand your point of view. I do understand that. But I'm just saying to you, when the club is so toxic and the club has no love, no connection, and there's no duty of care of the football. If you own something and you don't take care of it, then you employ people who don't have a effing clue. What do you expect? What do you expect? Results and trophies? Do you expect to be successful? Do you expect this place to be what, you know? What do you expect? What do fans expect? 1 second, I'm just fixing up the camera. Just make sure the camera's smooth, operator. Let me just hopefully get back to it. You can see clearly now. Yeah. I can see clearly now Manchester United is in the mud, mate. That's what I can see clearly. But hopefully you understand that, Harrison, that ownership, people who are in charge, people who have the authority, who are the custodians of the football club, if they're not showing that tender, loving care to the football club, you know that toxicity is going to be part of it. Big up, man. Big up, Craig Welby. Big up. Big up. Listen, community, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to say, I think we've got the best community on YouTube. I'm just going to say, I genuinely do think that. I think, hey, Habibi, love. I think Therapy Army are the best YouTube community in YouTube because you know what? Our conversations can just go anywhere. Our conversations can go anywhere. 100%, George. I start talking to myself sometimes when I'm cycling about Manchester. I start talking to myself, and people think I'm talking to somebody on a phone or whatever, but I'm just having conversation with myself. I'm usually cursing the Glazers. Big up, it's just me 43. Evening, everybody. Got in the games, not televised UK. All eyes on United tomorrow. Fans need to be the 12th man. I wish Sancho would start just to put the noise to bed. Nah, he ain't, bro. He ain't starting. Sancho's days are numbered. I predicted it on Twitter when that thing came out, and he feels, whether he's wrong or right, he feels that he's being made a scapegoat of and thrown under the bus. So if that, to me, you have to be the courage of your convictions. And I do believe that. I genuinely believe that he should have gone in January. Sorry, he should have gone in the summer. But the club couldn't move him on. And then that's what happens when you're stuck with a player like that. Eric Ten Hag, Sancho is not his player. He did not fancy him. If he had faith in Sancho, he would never have bought Anthony. That's how it is, people. That's how it is. 100%. Why did Eric Ten Hag want to run yet to help? Was Eric Ten Hag too naive? I think listen, at the end of the guy that employed was John Murta that employed Eric Ten Hag. He fell out with Ranić 3-4 months before Ranić left. So that wasn't gonna happen. That maths ain't gonna maths, people. But big up Alien Tennis says, I don't care if United isn't on TV in the UK. I'm watching United in beIN Sports 3. Listen, where's your compassion to most United fans, man? Where is your compassion to the United fans? Relax, you need to chill out, bro. Honestly, I need to invite you on the show. We need to, listen, give me smash a like on the video if you want Lilas to get to come on the show. Lilas, listen, would you consider coming on the show? Let me know in the comments, please. We want to hear you vocalize these opinions. Do it, man. World-class organization like United should have a sleep specialist to observe every single player. Sleep issues cause so many problems. Baseball teams in news have done it. Wow, Wendy ain't messing about. I think the next big pandemic could be footballers being addicted to sleeping tablets. Sleeping tablets is a big thing, and also the idea of the console and gaming culture that happens within football, because they go and train, they go home, and then they get on this, and then when you play computer games, you're there 5-6 o'clock in the morning. Many footballers, modern life, in the 80s, games didn't exist. They used to all get down in the pub and get pissed. It's about the boredom, because they're in this very specialized bubble. They're in training. Then before the matches, they're bored, unless they've got healthy outlets. But sleep is the most powerful thing ever. Honestly, if you said to me, if I can go to sleep specialist, because I got ADHD, and I find it difficult. And just way to explain people with ADHD. There's so many different types of ADHD people, by the way. But my ADHD specifically, like it's like 10 computer windows are open. Imagine you're on a computer, your brain's like a computer. You've got 10 windows open, and my brain jumps between them, and that's why I find it difficult to sleep sometimes. But sleep is one of the most powerful things that a human being can do. It is better than any tablet, any pill. It's the biggest healer of human beings is sleep. Look into sleep, people, honestly. And some people can just sleep. I am so envious. And you know, I'm not a jealous person. I genuinely don't compare myself to people. I'm just like, I accept who I am, but I have an envy for people who can just fall asleep anywhere. Oh my gosh. You know, you got some friends who can just, you go out, you sit down somewhere, and they just, I'm like, I wish I was like that. I wish. The only place where that happens to me sometimes is cinema, and I don't know what it is. It's the darkness of it, and just being in the cinema and like, because I'm so trying to focus on this, and I'm like, I don't. When I'm watching films in my gaff at home here, I don't. Even when I try to recreate the similar lighting to what it is in the cinema. Big up Ariane. Listen, Wendy's on it. Big up Wendy. Maybe you should write an email, Wendy, to Richard Arnold. See what he says. Big up to you. Nuruddin, me and you are the same, bro. I do the same as well. I actually talk to myself. Talk to yourself, FC. Here we go. Here we go. Big up to you, Sheikh Ariane Rashid. Big up to you. I still believe that Rashford on the wing generally ensures us to go. Okay, have I been? I think I've heard that. I've heard that. Sleeping too much can also be a result of stress and depression. 100%. 100%. But healthy sleeping is powerful, bro. It's powerful. I'm just waiting for the next disaster. Round 69. Wow. Red door, listen. Well, it could be the game. Listen, if Manchester United were losing games, that's part of football. We, as fans, we have to take that. But the comedy, it's not even a comedy, it's tragedy, man. It's just sad. It's just sad. His eyes are open, even I sleep, even when he sleeps. Big up to you, friend. Big up to you. There's a Windy United don't need sleep special. They just need them to watch some match replays from Ollie. Oh my God, there we go, people. I can't lie, I think we need to trim our fan base. Too much negativity. I can't lie within the fan base. Oh, Omakayo. Omakayo, talk to me. Omakayo, please talk to me. Tell me something to be positive about. Talk to us. Give us a positivity. The floor is yours. Please let us know what's to be positive about, especially the last couple of weeks. I should be in bed already to get up at 6 a.m. For running an event tomorrow. Instead, I'm still awake watching people on YouTube to give their opinions on the football club. Brother. BTB. Brother, talk to me now. You need to try to sleep. Where are you? Are you in the UK? Listen, the opinion remains the same. We are. I called it a long time ago. I said Manchester United had a tragic, but sometimes funny, a Netflix special that never ends. I did say that. But what is even more sadder, brother, is the fact that Manchester United actually would get off on this PR. They'd be like, yeah, we're number one, we're trending. We're number one. Because modern PR, people, I repeat, modern PR, there's no such a thing as bad PR. There isn't. There is no such a thing as bad PR. But anyway, Amrabat injured, man. It's absolutely devastating. And some of my friends, some of the people, match goers, they were looking forward to at least thinking Highland tomorrow. They're going to see Highland. They're going to see Amrabat. And that's what they were looking forward to tomorrow. But we buy players that are injured and then they go to international. And then they might even aggravate that injury and then have to come back. Big up to users. I usually talk to myself. Sometimes it's the only way I can have an intelligent conversation. Okay, therapy. I'm telling you now, therapy. Therapy is getting funny, mate. This is the way. Big up Onsky, by the way. Love and light, man. Play some smoothing background sound to try to fall asleep to that. Hey, people are getting tips here, people. I'll be waiting. I'm waiting United tomorrow. I can't see it being 3-2. Hopefully for us, I would like to see Palestri start. Now, 100%. Listen, give me your teams. Let's get into this. Let's get a bit serious now, people. Give me your teams. I can't sleep for England. No trouble. I just sleep too late. Night owl syndrome. I can sleep for England. No trouble. I just sleep too late. Big up, Great Welby. Alien says, Eric Ten Hag, can't wait till we play Copenhagen away. Take the boys to the coffee shops and the penny will drop on what I want. Hey, if you know Copenhagen, you know. Things are so bad, even my Scouse mates aren't bantering me anymore. Wow. That's when you got like opposition rival fans feeling sorry for you. That's when you know things are bad. That's the time to go, oh my word. People are literally feeling sorry for United fans. United lose tomorrow, you will see some sale news to get us United fans angry. 100%. 100%. They're always doing it. That's how they do it. Comment of the night. Comment of the night. Comment of the night. Big up. I'm tired of waking up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the East Coast just to watch a shit game. I've checked out, bro. Each day there's something new. Amrabat injury, Sancho scandal. Upon scandals, what's happening to the club, bro? I don't think anybody knows, but we know where that stuff comes from. Listen, there's 141 of you. If we don't get 100 likes on this video, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very upset. I'm not going to lie to you. Because we're sharing here, people. But let me just get into this notifications. Let me see what... Let me just explode. Explode. Let me just see if I can bring you some quotes of Eric Ten Hag. Let's see if we can get some quotes about Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag on Amrabat. We missed our squad. What we missed in our squad was behind Casemiro. Another one. Typical holding midfielder. Amrabat can play alongside Casemiro. He's also capable of a higher position. He can play as a wing back and fullback. Or fullback. Wow. Eric Ten Hag. Okay. Eric Ten Hag on Soviet Amrabat. He can also play as a wing back or a fullback. Okay. Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, I think the Amrabat. So everyone can make their own. Eric Ten Hag. Everyone can make his opinion about that Sancho behavior. But what I've said is that he's not available, so he can't contribute to our performance or results. So I block it. I go and prepare the team to give the best performance. Yeah. Yeah, same thing what we read out earlier. Same thing what we read out earlier. So yeah, Amrabat is injured, people. He's injured. And we don't know how it's going to be. But give me your teams, people. Let's go and do this. Let's give me your teams. And give me your teams tomorrow. Yeah. Big up Noah. Big up Next as well. Yeah, man. Big up next, 100%. Eric Ten Hag, yeah. Yeah, he just talked about Arsenal. I actually think I agree with Eric Ten Hag. That was our best performance of the season, but that's saying something. That's saying something. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, Alilas. It's going to be very interesting. Nuruddin, buying away is going to be an absolute comedy special, especially with the injuries we have. Yeah. Big up, George. It says, if you don't get 100 likes, Nuruddin won't sleep tonight. Exactly. Exactly. I'll be thinking about you all in the chat going, why? Why, people? Why do you do it to me? We're beating IMO. I'm not convinced by them. Leverkusen looked way more dangerous. Yeah, that's good for us to hear that. Bit of confidence to the fan base. You're the one of the real fan channels. Love from Arsenal. Yeah, man. Big up, brother. Yo Pereira says, big up, Nuruddin. You're one of the real fan channel. Yeah, big up, bro. Like I said, everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. So Radar's gone for this. Delot, Martinez, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Ericsson, Casemiro, Ericsson, Rashford, Bruno, Palestri, Højlund. I think if yeah, they're very good on the counter press, aren't they? They're so good on the counter press. By the way, they have the best outplaying from the back. I'm telling you now, the way they transition the ball, I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. Some of you might think, why is he talking about? Brighton are the best in the world at going it from the goalkeeper into midfield and to attack. I'm telling you now, I have not seen a team that does that so effortlessly. I have not seen a team like Brighton that set traps for people. Literally, the two centre backs at the back, Duncan, the other guy, it's like they're both like, it's all a ploy. It's all a part of a trick to set traps for you. Then you press them, then bang, bang, 3 passes. They're in midfield, 2 more passes. They're overloading you on one side and the ball's getting whipped in from the other side. And you know what? They had good football. The Cerberus took them to the next level and drilled them. Drilled them. I'm telling you. Like I said, I got a friend who runs a Sunday league team. I've helped with a drill of them basically like passing it out from the back, and it's just repeating it. It's always creating a triangle, back 5, including the goalkeeper, creating a triangle where there's always and 2 people available anytime somebody's on the ball. 2 options available to pass the ball, and when you drill that, it becomes second nature. It literally becomes second nature. You drill it enough, it becomes second nature. Now, are there teams that are going to watch you and who are going to go, right, we're going to set traps for you and to counter that second nature? Yes. Are you going to make mistakes sometimes? Yes. But Brighton, for me, are the best at it. I have not seen a football team that can do that. I promise you, I haven't. They have got that aspect of the game. Perfection. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that. Tomorrow, the biggest thing for me, I do not want to see Bruno on the right. If I see Bruno on the right, I'll be absolutely deviled. Yeah, big up Boxing Sage, Tragic FC. Here we go. Don't matter who plays, it's going to be the same crap. Let's hope it's not. Never seen United team with so many injuries from all the years supporting United. These plastic players ain't built for the good old players with Bruce and Roy Keane. Now, to be fair, those teams I used to have injuries. Well, Ryan Giggs always used to be injured. Big up Sajinda. Sajinda says team to be Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Martinez, Diego Dalot, Casemiro, McTominay, Palestri, Bruno, Rashford, Højlund. Ooh, okay, so you're not going. You're going for instead. You're going for McTominay instead of the Danish pass and move master, Ericsson. Okay, I get you. How tall am I? 6'4", brother. I'm 6'4". Do I come across as tall? Big up to you. Onana, Dilot, Martinez, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Ericsson, Casemiro, Bruno, Rashford, Palestri, Højlund. Okay. Everybody's got Palestri in their team tomorrow. Big up. McTominay will play tomorrow. Okay. I literally forgot about Ansu Fati until about an hour ago. Yeah, he's playing. Two of them can make their debut tomorrow. Two of them big ballers for them can make their debut. The other player is Carlos Balebi. Can make their debuts tomorrow. That's why they're stronger away from home. Big up to Alien. Alien Turner says, this is why I said we need to play 3-5-3. But bottle up that midfield. Yeah, 100%. I understand what you're saying. No, Ansu Fati's playing. Him and Carlos Babelli can make their debuts tomorrow. Brighton have 65-70% ball possession. Wow. Nuruddin, to tell you the truth, I'm not confident against Bayern or Bayern Munich because our club is destroyed. We're smashed. Big up Noah. East Africa massive in the house. Love and light. I think it'd be suicide if it starts Garnacho tomorrow. I think Garnacho to come and change the game. I don't think Garnacho is ready to start games yet. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I love Garnacho. You know I love his directness. You know I love direct. You know, there's an aspect to me that direct footballers in this league are good players. But there's an aspect of that direct footballers is needed in this league and can be effective. Yeah. Martial will start. Yeah, most likely. Most likely, yeah. Come on, get your predictions right, people. What we're thinking tomorrow. I think our record, like I said, our record is impressive. It's absolutely impressive. Our record is unbelievable. But this is the team that beat us last year. This was the only team in the league that beat us last year. Real Sociedad beat us in the Europa League, but that was the biggest robbery, daylight robbery ever. Martinez comes out to block a shot. His arms are not anywhere. They're inside his body like this, and they get a penalty. It was one of the most strangest things ever. But yeah, Manchester United have gone 31 games, spanning more than a year without a defeat at Old Trafford, winning 27, drawing 4 in all competition. So there we go, guys. Big up. So yeah, I think tomorrow could be a draw. Or we could get smashed. I think it could be a draw. It might be. I'll be shocked if it's a low-scoring game. I think there's going to be goals because we've been conceding goals this season. I think Evan Ferguson is a dangerous player. He's on an absolute high, and apparently he's fit to start tomorrow. So it's going to be a very interesting game. If we do beat them, I think it might be 2-1, but it could be like 2-1 backs against the wall. 2-1. Not 100%, but I actually believe like he's off the ball. He can cost you as a team because his positioning off the ball is not right. Pelestri's more better off the ball than Garnacho is. But we hope and pray to see Pelestri at least start the game tomorrow. Because he's the only guy who can literally go on the outside, and especially if Højlund starts, he can go on the outside and cross the ball. And Højlund's got that double movement in the box. So yeah. The biggest thing to me tomorrow is we need to be able to win the ball back and to counter-press them. Use their best strength against them. Counter-press them. I think we're going to have to go for mid-block. I don't want Man United going low block, but I don't think we can go high press because they will play through us. And we already saw what Wolves did to us when we went to try to press them up the pitch. We can't sustain that. And they will take us apart. I genuinely think that they will take us apart. 3-2 United, but depends on us on the centre-back pair. No, Lindelof and Martinez are fit. That's what Eric Ten Hag said. They're fit. Big up Nuruddin, great show as ever. Glazers decided to come to Salford and interact with the hardcore Reds. What do you think would happen to them? Oh my God. The things that I to answer that question, this YouTube channel will be shut down. So I'm not going to answer that one. But then put it this way. It'll be a friendly chat. Lovely cups of teas and biscuits all around. Biscuits, eh? Jaffa cakes all around. That's what it would be like. And it doesn't have to be Salford, or it can be any part of Manchester where United fans are. Nah, the Separi said he can play. I think he might have recovered. Yeah, no else says. Ned says it depends what Manchester United show up. How are we at home and surrendering possession? I just don't get it. Because they're technically superior. And it's not an absolute shame because they give the possession to the best of them in Man City. They're one of the best possession teams in European football. They are. They're the best at playing out of the back that I've seen in Europe. 100%. And some of you can call me crazy. But the way they do it is incredible. Incredible the way they do that. Biscuits and tea. There you go. How many likes are we on, people? How many likes are we on? Can you let me know how many likes we're on, please? Let me know how many likes are we on. Yeah. Amrabat, what's going on here? Back problems. That's what we are. We're back problems, FC. Has any of you actually seen any report saying why he's out? Because I'm trying to find it and I can't see it. Yeah? Can anybody actually see why, what's wrong with Amrabat and how long he's going to be out for? Big up to everybody. That's good. We got. Can we get to 120? Can we get to 120 in 3 minutes? Can we get to 120 in 3 minutes, people? Let's try it. Do it. 100%. I agree with you there. Boxing Sage. 100% agree with you there. It's a home game, so it should start Palestri, but we wouldn't be shocked if he started Garnacho, Martial, Rashford as the front three. Okay. It's interesting. $71 likes. Somebody saying to me, we've got 108 likes. Somebody saying there's 71 likes. Who's lying? Who's lying, man? Which one are you telling fibs? Oh my word. United are too. Ayub, please, brother, listen. We've got each other. Just remember, we've got each other. You're not alone in feeling the way you feel, but we've got each other, man. We have got each other. So do not let the bankers and the glazers wear you down. We win tomorrow. That should lift everybody's spirits. I was watching a video on Lee Sharp's goal assist. It's really sad compared to the football we have to endure now. Remember how we smashed Arsenal 6-2, a hybrid in the Rumbelows Cup. Magic. Wow. There you go, Sachinder's just saying it. I don't know, honestly. Harrison Opera, I don't know. It's these back problems, apparently. People are coming to Manchester United with back problems. Come on Therapy Army, drop a like. Big up, man. Let's see if we can get to... We've got 1 minute. We've got 1 minute left. Hey, worried about the game. Yeah, big up. 117 likes. Let's go. We've got 3 likes away. We've got 30 seconds to do 3 likes. Come on, people. Let's do it. Always have to be positive before a match. I think we'll scrap a win tomorrow. Have faith in Eric Ten Hag and Højlund. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that for the fans, I hope Højlund starts the game. Just it'll lift the stadium. It will lift the stadium. I really hope that Eric Ten Hag sees that and realizes that the fans have took a battering and that he understands and thinks, okay, been a tough 2 weeks. We've been in the headlines for non-stop, and I need this stadium to lift. I think if Hoyland was to start, I think the whole place, amazing atmosphere can be trusted. I think since Eric Ten Hag's time, the connection between the players and the fans at Old Trafford have been magnificent. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been amazing, the atmosphere. And everybody I know there tomorrow is going to be singing their hearts out to try to get Manchester United over the line against Brighton. Ten Hag likes to control what happens in United as a manager. He should put his foot down. Players who don't show up for United play outstanding for their countries. Yeah, facts. Muhammad Ali, yeah, I don't agree, bro. I don't disagree, sorry. I don't disagree. Can somebody tell me what's the last time we scored 5 goals? On the Ollie, I think. I think it was on the Ollie, if I'm not mistaken. Who do you hate? I don't know who you hate, bro, but big up to you. Why? Who would you replace Sancho with in terms of in January? I don't know. You put me on the spot right now. What are wide players out there that are technically gifted footballers? I don't know. I don't know who I would get to replace Sancho. I think I would give Ahmed and Pelestri a chance. I genuinely would. That's what I would do. I think our medical team got their qualification from the internet. Flipping joke. To be fair, Sachinda, some of them players are signed with Manchester United while they've been injured. Some of them signed while they're injured, bro. So what can you do about that? Yeah, Leeds. There we go, Leeds. I think it might have been Leeds, yeah. And Southampton at home during lockdown. That was crazy. I hate Ten Hag more than that, more than Oli. I hope we lose the next 10 games so we can sack him. Wow, BD. Are you a United fan? Wow. It's that strong. Are there some of you feel that strong about hating him? Yeah, this is Nico Williams, Jonathan Bakayoko, a PSV. Some people are saying this. Ten Hag has been a top 9 team away. Need to sack him. Yeah, hasn't beaten. Yeah, I understand that from last season. Yeah. Kavlisha is class in it. The winger from Napoli. Yeah, of course. Of course, Craig will be, yeah. Elise. But I think Ahmad and Palestra should be given a chance. Are we on 120 likes yet, people? It's hard to get behind the team so much as home when you know they will be more likely to lose the next game away because we're spineless. No, I agree with that. Signed Diaby in June. Okay. Let's jump to the next time, Nuruddin. I've been wanting to do it for ages. 100% Craig Welby. I need you to come on, bro. Are you following me on Twitter? Please tag me in the tweet and I'll follow you back and then you'll have the inbox, bro. Are you on Twitter, Craig? Let us know if you're on Twitter. 100%, man. Lilas, if you want to come on as well, let me know. 100%. Let's do this. Let's do this, people. I'm Ten Hag out, but I will give him one more chance. Big up, Lilas. Big up, Lilas. Could be wrong, but it's the current head of Manchester United medical team, the chap who asked the medical officer when they had the loads of injuries towards the end of Arsenal's reign. Well, yeah. Of course it is. Well, we've got medical. I think the doctor. I think the doctor or the head of the physios might be from Arsenal. I know that. And the way the club dressed it up was Oh, it's because he wanted to be near to his family. And I'm like, Arsenal are not paying you like some minimum wages, man. You could have your family join you down south. People are talking shit about the manager who have no clue what a shit show that he's inherited. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. No, because top four means F all to me, bro. I'm not asked about top four. To me, I'm only asked about top four if you then go and get to the quarters and maybe to go to the semis of the Champions League. I'm not asked about because we go finish top four to get knocked out in the group stages and then go to Europa League. Nah, not for me. The Seagulls are going to crap on United. Yeah, like they did to you last season. Like they danced on the Emirates last season. Remember that, bro. Hold tight. Arsenal for life. Thanks, it's just a good show. Have a great weekend, people. And sleep well. 100% Windy. 100% love and light. Big up to you. Love and light. Yeah. Big up to everybody. Love and light, people. We've gone through it. We've gone through it, people. We know who's going to play. I just don't want to see Bruno on the right tomorrow. I want to see Palestri. Yeah, big up. Do that to me. Please tag me in a tweet if you're on Twitter and I'll follow you back. Do it now, Craig. Do it now so I can follow you back. Then I'll just send you the links when you want to jump on. Yeah, man. Congratulations to the therapy army and the 8K people. Now we're on the road to 10K. Let's do this, people. Let's do this because here, down to earth, chit and chat. We get passionate sometimes. We get raw. We get real. It's always red on here. It's always red. Love and light, people. Oh, okay. It's not moved yet. Okay. But we're breaking down. Before he comes. Banter at the Emirates. Yeah, exactly. Arsenal for life. When the Seagulls follow the Drola, big up. There you go. Win, lose, or draw. Bristol Bankers out, Glazers out. Somebody just rescue us from these vultures. Somebody wants to take over the club fully. The Seagulls will be trolling for sardines at Old Trafford tomorrow. La says that. You going to the game? No, I'm not going to the game. I've got prior engagement, bro. I'm not going to the game tomorrow. But like you, I'll be on the places try to find a game. If you know, you know. That's all I'll say. Second seasons always doom and gloom, no matter the manager in charge since Alex glazed up. Of course, Manchester United is a graveyard for good managers and top players. That's what we are, people. Love and light, people. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. There you go. Sinking says. Nuruddin, can you do a show speaking on Somali? I have guys on here from Hargeisa interested in understanding you, pal. Big up. Can you do a show speak? Listen, my Somali is terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I understand more than I speak it. Hands up. Hands up. Don't kill me. But that's the truth. That is the truth. Listen, you've been absolutely wonderful tonight, people. I've literally enjoyed this. I've not done a solo show for a long, long time, so it's good. Actually, it's quite refreshing to do a solo show. But big up to all the people who contribute to this channel. Big up to Jarvis. Make sure you go and follow him, Bowley77. Make sure you check him out on Man UFC Realist TV. Make sure you go and check out Mighty Mundo on Twitter. Make sure you check out Tom Journalist 1 at Tom Journalist 1 on Twitter. Make sure or Bombay, you get him on here. Eski, you get him on here. Make sure you go and check out Irfan Rainey at Irfan Rainey on Instagram if you want to know music and politics. Also, a lot of politics on Twitter at Irfan Rainey as well. Who have I missed out? Anybody else? Make sure you check out Mick Ruby at Man UFC Realist TV as well. Go and check out. Actually, him and Jarvis have got Fantasy Football League tournament going on, so make sure you get involved in that. If any of you into Fantasy Football League, go and make sure you get involved in that, bro. Get involved in that. But peace is love, and it's stay safe at night, people. There we go. Peace, love, and stay safe tonight. There we go, people. Love. Oh yeah. Of course. How can I forget him? Let's get Saeed to 100k people. 100k. He does 3 shows a day. That's how hard he's grafting. He is absolutely the hardest working YouTuber out here. Go and check him out, Saeed TV, across all social media, people. All across all, Insta, Twitter, TikTok. He's on it all. Go and check him out. Love and light, people. Love, light, always. You know how I feel about the therapy army. Trust me. It's absolute love each and every time. And the whole of the human family is welcome. The whole of the human family is welcome on this channel. Everybody is. Everybody is. You human, welcome. And the cats and dogs are also allowed as well. And the plants. Everything that's in this universe is allowed. Hey, do any of you guys saw the Mexicans release the photos and the footage of the aliens that are over 1,000 years old, apparently? What's going on here, people? What's going on here? Hold tight. Gang, we're willing in Hargeisa. Gang, we're willing in Hargeisa. Love and light, people. Take care. Peace, love, light, always. Glazers out, bankers out. Come on, United. Give the fans something to cheer about tomorrow. Come on, this Manchester United team. Put smiles back on people's faces tomorrow. Eric Ten Hag, start Hoyland. Let's go. Let's go for them. Let's put Brighton in the back foot, eh? Let's go. Show them this is OT. Let's do it. Go on, United. Good night.